Abreneti and some chemo ankasa. Fulani for ye binomo tata quia fornomni a dear baby actually. One more actually 2 one more enemy at the end of Abayan Samoa. Ayajin Samoa, my ganamo. Yakan some bebrene. Mampeni na nado danko kufuado so de na no atumo ebi na nyina no gina se National Council of Fulani Chiefs and a won eba Flagstaff House and mpenifo bedi enkomo ho and mampeni sa si sudua kire mu se de ekoso no nyese bia obu na ni aguso ne mum onye ni ombetimi bia sabe ya asundue ebeba mai mu.
The Fulani Herdsmen Association in Ghana, their president is a member of this committee that is working with the minister, under the Minister of Agriculture. The joint committee seeing how we can work to make sure that these crowds, these ranches are built quickly and that they work, and all that is associated. I would like 1 or 2 of you to be on that committee. Like 1 or 2 of the chiefs, you decide for yourself who you want. But I think at least 1, if not 2 members of your community to be on this committee. Then everybody is there. The herdsmen are there, you are there, government is there. We have a cooperative little group that can then go about making sure that in future we have peace. This industry, if all of us we put our mind to it, it's a big industry for Ghana. Cattle ranching. There's a lot of money in it for everybody, for the ranchers, for the herdsmen, for the people working in it, if we organize ourselves well. And that is why we want to start with the ranchers, so that we have secure places for grazing for the cattle. They have access to water, to feed, medical assistance, all of that will be part and parcel of the thing. And if we are able to begin to develop in this way, very soon, the meat industry that will develop out of there with Ghana will bring a lot of jobs and wealth to a lot of people in Ghana.
Yet also na ya boy ransom for promo na ne ya bind ne ho ahye ye kube edua ene se de ye kra akra akonkrofo aman so aban no buta nyina ne se kube nso Ghana ye benya mfaso ede afri mu enam so amapani kwankyerefo ya wode ne da Ghana Export Promotion Authority no ano maame gift clenam akase to for akere kwan a ye mfaso na ye nkube no ye beye ne yie na awieye no ye de kwadwama so a ye benya atofo
aban ne ma wodi gu akwan so dia boa wono a wono dua kube e wo man mu so no betimi de dodo akọ abanoni akoto nya so mfaso no waya amane apa ho ntoma Media watu din Coconut Export Revitalization Project no wapa ho ntoma wo gomua odumase wo mfimfin mantemu na dwumadie no ase na kwanchefo panyina oda Ghana Export Promotion Authority ano era gift clenam editu dwase aban de niam egu akwan so a obeboa akuafo a wonum dua kube sede be ya wonikuba wodua no obetumi edi akwa amanani akoton ama emfaso abaso wose yei aya hyehyede a aban de bua ma nkran wode won ho hye wono ankasa wonwumadie mu no abekoso ne senti akuafo no nya rehemu ewa aban mu
kame se Ghana ni na no ensase anka ye di ato ho se ye de be ya fu na ye manu ma o wi universities no omu won kan omu nya adwuma enye sam dama ene na nado dan kwa kufuado a presidency why na dwen se obeye intervention na wama seedlings ni edi seedlings no ama university graduate o ma wi a omu nya adwuma nye no di omu ba be kan so me kwa me wo fa ho ewo akurase na wama me 2 acres no wama me 4 acres na me so me di adua adwuma pa na nado edi baby makwaje seedlings bi na me so me di adua obeba na na ne wo fa ne nana ohen no wato asase no enti sabita fracha wato yi ne wo fa ase no onya baby eno je be yafuo na wana mo kan na wo pa adwuma na adwuma no ho ye dede ne ena ban wo nya adwuma ena ban wo ma ye adwuma adwuma no kwa wan die nyakopon na o boss no nya asase na ono ade no kukuru no no say do till the land and eat from it asase so waton oba o meye den ena o me pa asase ena o je adwuma
Adontehene owo Agona Asafo na kwamponse ono e de asase ne ma aban se woni si dwuma no e de na ase ma aban se wo hunu wono onu dua kube so mfaso asabre wo boa wo mo ama woni dwuma wo ye no eso aba mfaso
so wo konkran wo ye dwuma ibi ni wo ifiera wo ye dwuma ye bang ni so adi ho as a planting for food and jobs and so that actually edimu
Masha bedwani ya wojina mdema omanfo woni wedu ase ora George Odro na wode adesrepa na emma chiamehene ya wo mrasha bedwafie senka obetumi ane tumi soro social media hodo a enne obinya nkwanhia ne yetwa ne na beto so ana sabi manimu nipa na free mu kra na mu no ne de abeto so no sanka obetumi aye bibi ade afa ho asade ne to obetwa kebe wobeda se papa wose enne Ghana for dodo no a nipa nya nkwanhie pra esu no de hia na so obetwa ho mfonyina nsa na ode ato social media ho ansa na waye de obetumi aye sa ne ma no ora George Dro esusu se ha adwene yi ti braso sempanifo etu ho anamo
Mrasha bedwani ogina de ma omanfo no no de ase abato mpesua so asantemand mu onmunyamfo George Dro e de ato Ghana fo anim se suban e wo mu aso obi wu animfonyini ye de to abefu mfidie so ma obi ahwebie no edum pempenso e se yegyae Mrasha bedwafie ebra wo kasa no watoto asre kasamafo panyin Mrasha bedwafie Speaker of Parliament se won mo nhwe se de ebe ye betumi animra na obi biara woni mu a obi bewu na oni nemu ye de akoto mochre anampo se fa akwanhia ne siye obetwa mfonyin se onipa no owu ode beto abefu mfidie ana social media so no se ehunu na yempe asotwe bi ne yemfama nipa no wose se kobane sa ya na ebusua wonde hie firi mu no nokwasem ni ede yaw ebre wo mu na afi won so no so ekogugjem Mrasha bedwani san to aso se ebomoden atu anamo etisa ne isisa ne mana no a ebeboa ama nipa bia eye wonde se obi a wowu mfonyi obeto apete ama mansan ehunu bie no agyae
is to share graphic images of the dead from accident scenes and in some cases the bodies of deceased persons at the morgues. One cannot understand the motive behind this act. How many pictures do you need to see before you understand the pain in losing a loved one? Mr. Speaker, I ask this because some people object by appealing to the goal intended from sharing graphic images. The idea is that such sharing would raise awareness to the extent of sadness in the news. But as Christians and Muslims, the Bible says in Luke 6:31, do unto others as you have them do unto you. And in an Imam Abu Dawood hadith of the Quran, he says, do unto all men as you would wish to have done unto you. And reject for others what you would reject for yourselves. The corpse whose images we are so eager to share to raise awareness belong to some families. Aside from the fact that consent to share such images was never obtained from the deceased prior to their death or from their family members, how would the sharer of these images today feel if pictures of their deceased family members were publicly shared all over social media without their approval?
Wasanso asre ankran ne omanfo edubra obi ewu anasa kwanhiesie onu twamfonyin no sa ya wonu munja ne mummo no betumi dia boa me age safo no nkwa no yemfanje wo mo enkwa.
Mr. Speaker, this is not our culture. It is not our tradition and it must stop. There is urgent need for the law enforcement agencies to ensure strict adherence to the laws that deal with human rights, particularly by the youth. The distribution of such images is unacceptable as it could cause psychological trauma to the victim's family members. It violates our traditions and values as a people. Mr. Speaker, finally, whatever is impossible to do is also impossible to look at. If one comes across such graphic images of corpses, they must lower their gaze and change the page. If you have shared graphic images in the past, you should delete them. We all have enough sins on our shoulders, and we certainly do not need to keep a counter going through having others adding to it by looking at what we post on our timelines.
Premotobre Kasee so na yede akoye nsam foforo mu osofo aketeke akwan wo hwe so Adom ede atodwa wo a wote keteke akwan ho ana won sa aseso dom ne ade ne bro so se wo ankasa wo pemu be sori afri ho sense wo betena ho ahwa ma wo mumum abetu wo mu Adom nsemu no to aso kire mu wo abeya so brache wan sori no ede so mo ebetebiri wo akoko to demo no achi so assemblies no so asudie baby obia ti a won teketeke akwan so no woni won nto aso no Adom Kasee edeba
Oman so afọ hweketeke eduma ho nsam so amche railway minister Munyanfo Jogate edi ato assemblies ahodo nim se womomodea na baby biara railways fo nsase wo omanfo akotena so a woni tumi krata bia no wobetu safo no efra asase ne so wose wono frase a wodi djuma e wo nsase so nti assemblies ne hwe se obia woti railway fo asase so no obeyi ne free so Munyanfo Jogate edi nsam yi tu dwabra oni nsentwefo hia wa santemantemu a no no motwe nkomo edi afa na mo aban etu edi afa keteke eduma no ho so obetima pagye mu asanso egina ne naso bio
yami na Adom ono yami ne pea by June July ni na yewie na ibokon do bi si railway na we dru Ghana do bi si railway na railway asasi Ghana fo afani ya what railway do what's go railway do what the railway do what bi ga railway do ano chere program ya ye adina ebele is a better kind of CCR municipal and district assemblies mayor one bo ya asase no mo ba no mai e biara wa ye na adwen the what the we are na akufo ado obo ma minister mo board me deputies e biara board e be railway ye bia what wa ye na adwen there me ye Kenya on say ye sir onje
Munyanfo Jogate eto aso se ebinom a wo kire se wo nkrata e wo ho kwan se wono motena nsase a ye railways for dia so no womomodin se wo de nkrata no bekwa kire assemblies no any railways fo na ahwehwem se de beya wono free ase se wo tu o mafiri ho a obi nkogina ba ebi nka se aban etu o mo afiri fa kwan wonom te
ebiara all railway line do na onyi krata no firi. Secondly, ebiara all railway line do also over krata in Premotobre railway development. Na nhwe no krata ba. Ahwa obra bo krata was more wadada. E bi na why of 19 bra. Na nhwe krata. Number 3. Say ewa ehwehwe wase ma obakede jama you cannot be a judge in court. You have set up independent committee. Na wa hwehwe e biara wo railway land o obi bi sa asem. Na ya hwe de bia ye da assembly si na e nne krata ya so wo. Osan na won che bia ye baba na iwutu.
Entwaso na mrashe bedwani owo Sene West ora kwame tumasi ampofo nei esi library anasa computer library kese e de amane manfo ye wo Sene one Adom Kasee di nkomo bra nei computers ahodo aduonu enum wode akoma wo mu no ne bota ye nyina ne se ne manfo nso ebenya nimde afri ne abefo kwan so a ye di enkomo e wotetefo nso
Mashebedeni ojade ma manfo wono Sene West abato mpesua so ni monyanfo kwame tumisi ampofo edi computer ho niema akoboa ne mpatemu a eno so be hye wono a wono mpatemu onkran ma wono masua ho nsem etimi adi mu wose enne ya befo kwan so eduru si edi computer ne kire nkoda de enti akoba ne se nkoda e wo mpatemu no ni computer ne bia eya na ha adwene fi sen so hwa wono mo kire no wono ne nkoda wono di computer ema won tete nyina na kire nsohwe kro enti eno ene botantini a wogina so a wokoye sa adoye no
sasa butaibe ntina wode sa achede sunku e school
so far a community library ya masete be secondary school nti SS4 no benya access to it just or direct almost opposite to the school and a public no so beba because ebim school amu other places for some makwanya they can also get access aside that anybody who want to go there to access the computers will be to be available for everybody. The teachers as well can also go there and do research work to also update themselves to enable them to teach and teach well. The students also, I'm advising them say they should use the library efficiently and effective because now we are in the modern world. We are in the computer age. Therefore, the computer will help them to make more research and more work. They shouldn't go and use it as Facebook, adding their friends and then all that and all that. So they should use it well to enable them so that they can learn far ahead.
Odumanyamfo tumesiampofo atoto sɛ mpanyinfo a wɔn mpatem ho sɛ wɔn bɔ wɔn ho mmɔden na computer na wɔde aba no wɔn hwɛ so yie sɛ deɛ ɛbɛyɛ bɛkyɛ na mfa so pa aba so.
As yeah no me education director no and some few people be at akasa sɛ bɛyɛ last week na na this week yɛ TA deɛ yɛ pɛ sɛ amanfo bɛkɔ access no free to the end of this weekend a free next week ikono or say be binum atra because I say binum tono maintaining near me binum so hwa obi ko ho mbagade omo nti o say ye GBB kakra from next week going say be betim dia maintaining computers no na ya maintaining the entire library no say be ya bibia be koso kama nti ye stress obi akwa on comply na bibia enye kama.
Fasadama Kingdom Garlic Bitters, Kingdom Garlic Capsules. One a boy chidom. Tino remember me no more ha. Say free Makati show ne yimanum ni adia. Ombo bisa ti bribium dromonas. We be a garlic be papa. Ti kope Kingdom Garlic Bitters ne capsules ni binom. Na emo e kwaji won krato ye ban sem no e beto aso. Adom TV, Premotobre Kasee no so afei no waka yen sa woko Facebook/Adom TV a yedem live ho a Premotobre Kasee no wo hwe bie yedemo eto so akọ ensem foforo mu na sukufu a wonwo Sabari 2DA Primary School ewo Sabzugu Mensimu Shrement Fido bia wo moti suade no na meanim ni nkoyie BBC ejetre ni nyina bedwere gu ha adwene papa panti school fo no haw ne atete a wo mo famu no one Adom Kasee eto aso.
Sukuu nkwada wo Sabari number 2 DA Primary School ede adesrede eto aban ani mpanyinfo nim titu no na wono Zabzugu Mensimu se wombrambe wo Adom firi se edan wono timu suade no aye ofidi a ehunhuna wonom nkwada bi one na manebofo Abdul Rauf Elias yetche nkomo no akire mu a se de edan no osia ye no ebo wo hu papa panti wo motim no mu suade pe aye na wona dwene wo na chi se bia mframa bompo a edan no bebu agu wonso.
Classrooms, the way the building craft, we are afraid. So the way the building, we are not feeling well, we are not learning well. So we just want to tell everybody to know that they come out to help us our school, and they build our school very well. The way the room craft, we are very afraid. So we are telling people, the government, to help us to
oni achetrefo bi ono sukumu ekasa ye mo no nso kasa fa se de edan no aye ene ehu a ebo wonom ebra wo kire nkoda no ade wo mu e kire yen.
The block issues. When you are teaching in this block, you don't feel comfortable. Simply because anything will enter the block to harm you. But aside that, we wanted to. We've been trying. This is not a major, though the school we normally get funds for this school, but it's not a major distance. The funds that we normally get is mainly for a manual problem. So you can't use the fund to work on this block. So that is why the block is in that. So we would be happy if the government could come to assist us.
This time I say I'm a taxi season. I want from one of our no yet. Class here, oh yeah. A prune and him. Black and I just really in a issue. I hope Mamma and no more plan. And it's here, that's Shabby and said, one channel, I'm a saying so. He said, I know a day. Now, me and moi, that could be very much. If block may be better, my abo, I cannot yet teach us no plan.
Assembly member of Sabari electoral area Ora Joseph K. Dobo enso eni amanbo for Kasee edibito so.
Tena niema enko no. We throw letter ediko this assembly. But then the admin government na me throw quiet say the SS the ekosuye nti ye hia amboa from the sena ebo ankofo no. Mbetimi teachers for betimi anya ma akire ambofa no. Sena SS o me throw. Nti me throw letter ko na me di echi. No mo assurance o me hwe hu se na obeye say yebe approve budget atama obecho budget no mbefa action nti emra wo mama assurance o meba abeye bibia fa na change of government eba nti change of government ba na nyemanya abeye basa
Entoso Mongran Semfromo na principal nursing officer ya wo adenta public health directorate Mame Victoria Benewa ene wode afutuo ene ensam amama ya woma wo a woma wo manofo e kasa nde wo kanyina ene sempempi no ma wo twa wo manofo no kwan ofa so twa no wanhwe ye bese didimo e de ohaw foforo abro oso twa manofo enye hwa pen no atwa no fo nufunso no biakam wanhwe nsiesie obewie akire na de ohaw ene bro ni sani a wo dwumade e koso wa Adom FM kwasi ada bia nwumre ene ode nsemi atudwa
me san utwa ne ntem sana sem enem kwa me twa no metwa na nufunu no ebepai nufunu nufusuo no ebepai nufunu nti etumi maame no nufuo no be hyehye ehihya na etai ho nti etai ho no etumi be infected na chese ebe ma nufuo no be honhom ebe honhom na etumi obe usafe pass anase moje sufi etumi free maame no nufunu na ese no saa no na chese afi ese ukọ hospital ebi kura tumi be ho te se pompo ma yitwa enti nufuo no ye nja no prekope uje ne kakran saa awi nyina no unya bi hu midwife no nkyere wo se ne ye de akwala no to nufuo no ebi ana akwala no akasa no kra onya comfortable na se ne ho mbae no yi enti aye saa no a nufuo no kra de ma na onu enti wo ya so onum kakra na nso na ye nya mmre emma nkwala no no munum tese anye bi kwa 20 minutes die esa kwala no di e wo nufuo no mi no eso nti wo de we ma na kakra na wo de we so ama no dafe ni nyina ye ko ye ni enya sadia ene na tese wo ko fefa bibi akokeka ho a ede oha wo bebre ebre exclusive breastfeeding no emfa so die bebre wo so
ene kwasi ada bia wa Adom 106.3 nyi sani awo ye bebro na fe ye hu sane ye kro no yeguso ye wa pomden ensemu na ofakọ ewo gan west mensim won kramantam yimu ye si apomuden asana ye bi ho nso meka sei esi ho kwa emfudie na agedan ye aboso nam so yamane bone prince osu asi eduko ho ene yo manfo bi ekasai
Baby amijine eye asofa ekwan so pe na eye Ofako Health Center your former president John Evans Atamos Rademfa ne kra ensieye sa hospital ya de a ono na nebre so woni siye me no kase mu si sa ayaresabie eda so siwo adwumadie bia enkoso ha uwrema wa hwese ne ayaresabie ebiatie ya edan kama wa hwe a air condition na abobọ ho nchense e wosu na unse bibia ye kama obi enim light na abobọ ho light wa ha wa hwe solar e wo ha chese se light kura ni wona se wi abogu solar esu kura na etimi san eden e convert light mom no kura twemu a wo bamu a unse polytank e wo ha chese e supply nsuo e de ba eye ayansabie mu wo hwe green grass kura wo ha ya otimu se green grass yi afu pa ye obi enia so nka obi wo hanka green grass and wall of pavement mu na ha ni anka otimu se nka ya dodododo so obi eni inside ha na de pese ebisa ne se ayaresabia bie ebesi wo na se yemfa nya hwe na se obi amem yentimi mfa nya hwe dia na che se oman no ye koyenim anase ye ba yechi. All right, enam eye Ofako ayaresabia former MC Awogan West ye ne twetwe nkomo ne ebisa ne sanye bia so ono ne mre so ana omusi sa ayaresabie na eba ne sen ana omusi wie no ayaresabie yentimi emfa enye
in your hospital no say ga west na at the time I may take you office no now one of your problem access to quality healthcare na amasaman clinic and affairs now it was in a deplorable condition say clinic no se na tie no enye fe na mo be kaya amasama ebo amasaman fesa na buruli ulcer a very bad disease and as part of young action plan no I adwin say ye be say Fanko Hospital na sa hospital no a government of Ghana project any African Development Bank na a very big hospital land no esumpa assembly na ye to asase no enti ye compensate omo a asase ni ye omudia ye spending a lot of money na two phases one phase no hospital then the other phase no the mortuary na ye besi account because who organ west na say ebia obiwu just say ye the nipa na consawam ana 37 ana ebia kolebu na em say problematic anti mortuary ni dey na eka ho as at December no na ye wie hospital no ye wie hospital na
enti ye gina eno so na Premotobre Kasee no ye de asiha na mom ga west de no sa taifa kwa benya kwan no a excavator si ho na numere yakwam si no ho de nsema to de bebram ye gina no so Premotobre Kasee na ha na brema kwan na de ni nyina sie Kingdom Garlic capsules ene ne bitters na boy chidom ne din afia mankwa tamaklo ye da esi ho hene ochiamia mo akoda kwa mauli ni team ne da munyina se Razaki ma makati anya hwe nso wo defense ne ge yare na memo ahoɔden ye da munyina se ma mu ne hwɛ aniti